class playing at recess. They were having so much fun, swinging on the swings, playing tag and hopscotch, until Hansel got bored. He said, "I'm bored."
I'm bored. Whenever I'm scared, can I say that?
He said, "Gretel, why don't we go on an adventure?"
Why don't we go on an adventure?
And Gretel said, "Yes,
Yes.
let's go into the woods." And so they went away from the rest of the class at recess.
Then really stay.
The rest of the class, go. It's okay, I'll walk with you, okay? So they went all through the woods, skipping and leaving breadcrumbs behind them, so they could find their way back home. As the sun started setting, they got tired. They said, "Oh, I am so tired."
I'm so tired.
Gretel said, "Why don't we go back home?" And Hansel said, "Great idea."
Great idea.
So they tried to follow the breadcrumbs back home.
How do we?
But then they realized that all of the animal creatures had eaten all of their breadcrumbs. They had been following behind them the entire time. Hansel and Gretel said, "Oh no!
Oh no!
What are we going to do?"
What are we going to do?
Gretel said, "We're lost. We're never going to find our way home."
We're never gonna find our home.
And the woodland creature said, "Sorry,
Sorry.
that food was really good.
That food was really good.
Hope you find your way home."
Hope you find your way home.
And they went back to their hiding spots.
What?
Hansel and Gretel said, "Oh no,
Oh no!
I guess we'll have to press on."
I guess we'll have to press on.
So they slumped through the woods. Come on, guys.
Why did you keep doing
It was almost sunset when they finally found a house made of candy. They said, "Oh, I can't believe it."
I can't believe it.
Gretel said, "We're saved."
I can't really say it.
It's okay, say it as loud as you can.
We're saved.
Great job. So they went over to the house. Come stand by me. Come on, you can do anything while I'm standing by you, right? And they took a chunk off the windowsill and a chunk off the door, and they started eating. They said, "This is so good."
This is so good.
Gretel said, "Finally, my stomach is happy." Just when they thought they were in the clear, the door burst open and two men stood before them. They said, "What are you doing here?"
What are you doing here?
Johnny said, "This is our house."
This is our house.
And Tommy said, "We own this.
We own this.
Why are you eating our windowsill?"
Why are you eating our windowsill?
And Hansel said, "We're sorry."
We're sorry.
Gretel said, "We didn't know."
We didn't know.
And the boys whispered to each other, gave an evil laugh,
Ha ha ha.
and said, "It's okay.
It's okay.
Come inside."
Come inside.
So Hansel and Gretel and the boys went inside the house. Come on, guys. They sat down to a table full of delicious goodies, cakes and candies and chocolates galore. The boys said, "We just made all of this fresh for you."
We just made all this fresh for you.
And Hansel and Gretel said, "Oh, thank you."
Oh, thank you.
And they began to eat. Show how you eat.
Talking
That's okay. They ate everything they possibly could until they were stuffed to the brim. They said, "Oh, I'm so stuffed."
I'm so sorry.
While the boys went to go clean dishes, the little woodland animals popped through the window. They said, "Hansel,
Hansel,
Gretel,
Gretel,
beware.
beware.
You're in danger."
You're in danger.
And Hansel and Gretel said, "No way."
No way.
And Gretel said, "They're really nice."
They're really nice.
You can't be right. Hansel says, "We're fine, guys."
Yeah, fine, guys.
And the woodland creature said, okay.
Okay.
The bunny said, "Don't say I didn't warn you."
Don't say I didn't warn you.
And they hopped back off to their hiding spot. When the boys came back from cleaning, they said, "We're tired."
We're tired.
And they showed Hansel and Gretel where they could sleep. They all laid down in their respective beds, and they went to sleep for the night. Just before sunrise, the woodland creatures came back in. Come on this way. They tiptoed around the brothers, and they went into Hansel and Gretel's room. Butterfly said, "Hansel,"
Hansel.
and the bunny said, "Gretel,
Gretel.
wake up."
Wake up.
Hansel said, "Why did you wake us?"
Why did you wake us?
Gretel said, "We were sleeping."
We were sleeping.
And the bunny and the butterfly said, "We have something to tell you.
We have something to tell you.
These boys aren't what they seem."
These boys aren't what they seem.
The bunny said, "Please come with us now.
Please come with us now.
We're here to rescue you."
We're here to rescue you.
And Hansel said, "No way."
No way.
Gretel said, "They give us food
They give us food.
and shelter.
And shelter.
Why would we leave?"
Why would we leave?
Here, let her say this one. "And shelter.
And shelter.
Why would we leave?"
Why would we leave?
And the bunny said, "Guys, please listen to me."
Guys, please listen to me.
And the butterfly said, "You'll regret this." Butterfly.
You'll regret this.
So they hopped back off to their hiding spots. Hansel and Gretel went back to sleep, but not for very long. The boys woke up.
I'm scared now.
They gave out an evil laugh,
Ha ha ha!
and they went into Hansel and Gretel's room.
I'm scared this one.
It's okay, I'm right by you, okay? They said, "Get up."
Get up!
Johnny said, "It's time to work."
It's time to work!
And Tommy said, "You owe us for dinner last night."
You owe us for dinner last night.
Hansel said, "I thought that was a gift."
I thought that was a gift.
And Gretel said, "We don't have any money."
We don't have any money.
The boys said, "Well then,
Well then,
you'll just have to clean."
you just have to clean.
So they set the brother and sister off to work. They said, "Here's a pail.
Here's a pail.
Here's a broom.
Here's a broom.
Get to work."
Get to work.
And Hansel and Gretel went to work sweeping and cleaning all day long. Since the brothers didn't have to clean anymore, they sat down to watch some TV.
Like this.
They said, this is so nice."
This is so nice.
It was so nice, they ended up falling asleep and taking a nap. Hansel and Gretel were getting so tired of cleaning. They said, "Oh no!"
Oh no.
Gretel said, "What are we going to do?" And the woodland creatures came back in, tiptoeing around the brothers. Woodland creatures. They said, "Do you believe us now?"
Do you believe us now?
And Gretel said, "Yes, we do." Hansel said, "We're so sorry we didn't listen to you."
We're so sorry we didn't listen to you.
And the bunny said, "Don't worry.
Don't worry.
We will figure this out."
We will figure this out.
The butterfly said, "Meet us tonight after they've gone to sleep,
Meet tonight after they gone to sleep.
and we'll tell you the plan."
And we'll tell you the plan.
Just then, they heard the brothers starting to wake up and ran away. Hansel and Gretel feverishly went back to cleaning. Go, clean, clean, clean. The brothers woke up and said, "Oh, I'm so hungry."
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Tommy said, "I'm not cooking."
I'm not cooking.
And Johnny said, "We'll make them cook."
We'll make them cook.
So they went over to Hansel and Gretel,
Go.
and they said, "Hansel,
Hansel,
Gretel,
get
get to cooking.
Get to cooking.
We want a full 5-course dinner."
We want a full 5-course dinner.
So Hansel and Gretel put down their cleaning supplies and went over to the kitchen to cook. They cooked and stirred and cooked and stirred until finally they had finished everything. They brought the food to the brothers. And the brothers said, "This house is not clean enough.
This house is not clean enough.
You have to clean until it's finished."
You have to clean until it's finished.
So Hansel and Gretel went back to cleaning. And the brothers ate every single morsel. Face that way, guys. Face that way. Good job. They ate every single morsel until they were totally stuffed. And then, once they had finished, they went off to sleep. Hansel and Gretel were so hungry, they didn't know what to do. The only thing there was to do was to go to sleep. Go to sleep in your beds, y'all are over here.
Silly.
At the stroke of 5 a.m., the woodland creatures tiptoed into their room. Over here, so you can face this way. They said, "Hansel,
Hansel,
Gretel,
Gretel,
wake up!"
wake up.
Hansel, come over here so I can see you. Come over here so you're facing this way. There you go. There you go. They said, "What do you want?
What do you want?
We don't get to sleep for very long."
We don't get to sleep for very long.
And the bunny said, "We figured out a way."
We figured out a way.
The butterfly said, "We have a plan."
We have a plan. Don't you forget the sleigh door.
And Vera said, "What is it? Tell us."
What is it? Tell us.
So they whispered together. Gretel said, "Oh, that's good."
That's it.
Hansel said, "This will definitely work."
This will definitely work.
And the woodland creature said, "We'll be back in a little while.
We'll be back in a while.
We'll be watching through the window."
We'll be watching through the window.
And they went back to watch through the window. Hansel and Gretel pretended they were asleep again. And the brothers woke up, ready for another day of cleaning. They burst into their room. They kicked through the door. And they said, "Wake up!
Wake up!
It's time to go back to work."
It's time to go back to work!
So Hansel and Gretel stood up, and they went back to sweeping and cleaning. Just like they do every day, the brothers went to take their afternoon nap. And the woodland creature saw this and burst through. They said, "Now's the time.
Now's the time.
Let's go."
Let's go.
And they gathered every bit of sugar in the entire house. From every cabinet, every nook and cranny, every jar. They went and threw it in the river. Throw it in the river. Throw it all in the river. And just before the brothers woke up, the woodland creatures went back behind the window. Their plan was in motion. Hansel and Gretel went back to cleaning. And the brothers woke up, ready to make dessert for that night. They said, "Oh, what a good nap."
What a good nap.
And they went over to the kitchen to start cooking. They looked through every drawer and every cabinet, but they couldn't find any sugar. Johnny said, "This is strange."
This is strange.
And Tommy said, "Where did all our sugar go?"
Where did all our sugar go?
Johnny, face this way. Johnny said, I guess I'll have to go get some."
I guess I'll have to go get some.
He went and got his money and went out the door into the city. When the woodland creatures saw this, they came running with a rope. They tied up Johnny to a tree. Nope. They said, this is for keeping Hansel and Gretel."
This is for keeping Hansel and Gretel.
And he said, "Oh, you pesky kids." Johnny.
Oh, you pesky kids!
And the woodland creatures went back to help Hansel and Gretel. "Oh, are you okay? I'm so sorry. You all right, buddy?" They went back to go get Hansel and Gretel. They said, "Our plan's working.
Our plan's working.
Let's go."
Let's go.
So they all ambushed Tommy and wrapped him up too.